What's up, fish bros? It's your boy, the average aquarium hobbyist again. And I'm gonna make another video about filtration today. Unfortunately, yesterday I wasn't able to, or a couple days ago when I was making that video about temperature control, I wasn't able to make a partial water change. I didn't have time yet. Right after the video, I had to go to a family dinner, and then to the supermarket after that to get some food for tomorrow morning, or just tomorrow in general, the day after. So today's segment is going to be about filtration. Nothing's changed in the aquarium, and let's just jump right into it. I think a lot of people ask why I have two filters. So again, I got this filter from that lady, from the person I bought the tank from, basically. Got this filter. It's a bit dusty. I haven't cleaned it yet. I might just have to. And same with this one. This one was actually, sorry, not the same. It was bought it off Amazon. I have two actually. It's a 40-gallon aquarium filter, and I got two of these guys running. Why? Well, I don't like to take chances when it comes to running carbon dioxide. So as you can see, these nice bubbles coming out, they're oxygen bubbles. Same here. This one's just not producing as much, because if you see this huge gap of water, that's why. And so that's what's happened. Why do I have a 40-gallon and a 30-gallon? Well, one, CO2, one, fish waste. You guys already know, judging by how I haven't done a partial water change or any type of water change for a month. So I'm gonna need it. So two filters. Do I recommend it to anybody else? No, unless you have a big fish tank. Unless you have something about 75 gallons or up to 100 gallons. If you don't like a canister filter, then you can get a multiple hang-on back filters. These are hang-on back filters. These are hang-on back filters. And maybe I'll show you guys in the description below, or a link to a canister filter, right? And canister filters, they're usually built for bigger tanks, 100 gallons, 70 gallons, and up, possibly, and maybe 50 gallons, I think, as well. Anything like 40, 45 gallons, you can, but I'd rather not. I have two, again, because I do low maintenance on this thing. I do low maintenance on this tank. Top of that, there's also internal filters, and those take up a lot of space inside your aquarium. Like, I don't have one actually, but it takes a lot more space than running these tubes down into your aquarium. Do I recommend an internal filter? Not really. It'll limit the space of the fish swimming around. Just how much space you'd have for the fish, it could limit that. Whereas in these type of hang-on back filters, they just shoot down, and they're tubes. So like you saw that black skirt tetra just like swim around it. See, there's at least some space. And this guy too is still chilling over there. It's his favorite spot, by the way. Just chilling. He's either here or over here. So yeah, internal filters, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you don't like hang-on backs, or your fish tank's not too big to have a canister filter, then be my guest. Go ahead. Next thing is just organic filtering. And what I mean by that is just plants. Yeah, plants to filter. I had a crap load of fish waste, and I barely have any anymore because these plants, I mean, they decompose, of course, and then instead of, I don't know how it works, but I think the plants, they suck it up. That's it. That's all I can probably say. Just plants are just good filters. They're like, just, they're good filters. And if you have, I had a lot of people ask me this, and it was, can I have just, for a filter, just straight up plants? And it's hard to do that. Just to base your whole aquarium filtration is on plants, you're gonna have a lot of plants. You're gonna need a lot of plants. You're gonna have plants that'll have to stretch across this whole thing, like just on the ground, more foreground, more background, just everywhere, and like just basically a jungle tank, as I like to say, because you won't be able to barely see the back of the tank because it'll be covered in just huge plants. You won't be able to see the ground or the gravel, or barely, because the ground plants would just cover it. Like, when I'm talking about ground plants, I'm talking about like dwarf sage, or no, sorry, yeah, dwarf sage right here. That's a ground plant, foreground plant. Dwarf hairgrass, baby tears, those type of things, you know. And then you're gonna need a lot of huge plants in the background, just huge bunches. Like, you can have like one huge plant, or you can have one like bunch of plants, like hornwort or moneywort. I think that's a bunch plant that just grows in strings and would just cover the back. So that's how plant filtration works. You're gonna need a lot for your aquarium to actually like depend on that, or just to be good on that. And some people also get like surface plants, like plants that just float on the surface, like lotuses, you know, like in a pond that would be a lotus. And here it'd be like water lettuce. It would be what else is there? There's frog bit, and there would also be, what else would it be? There would also be I forgot what it was, but basically it was frog bit, frog bit, and water lettuce and Java moss. I think no, not Java moss, but something else. I forgot what it was. But if you guys are, I'm pretty sure you guys would know Dustin from Dustin's Fish Tank. He says it all the time, or he says like it's AIDS in your fish tank, and it would float on the surface. And what these surface plants would do is they would just suck up like nitrates. They would suck up certain things on the surface or in the water, and they multiply ridiculously quick. Like, you won't see, like, if you see here, like, you can still see like the surface of my water, but if you see like here, you see the floating plants, like plants that are like uprooted by this guy. Those are them. And so these things would like just cover this whole surface. That's what they do. And I mean, I personally think like having a jungle tank, or that's what I would say or call it, is nice. It's good looking. It's like natural. But I mean, for me, I don't think it'd be ideal, because one, those things are pretty expensive. And you need the basics of keeping or maintaining plants, plus CO2. CO2 is gonna really save your butt when you have that much plants. So yeah, uh, basically on plants, just depending on that, you're gonna need a lot. Do I recommend it? If you have the budget, go ahead. But I don't recommend it if you just came into the hobby. If you're more experienced, then yeah, go ahead, knock it out. Like, try it out. But if you're still beginning and still have not as much plants as I have, I barely have a lot of plants. And yeah, that's basically filtration. They'll help. You can get a couple and they'll help, but I wouldn't solely recommend on that. And so again, hang on bags, they're pretty common. They're not expensive either. They're pretty good. I mean, this one I got on sale for 20 bucks on Amazon, and I got this one for free off because it came with the tank. So yeah, and the plants, the plants, again, I got this one for like about $5. This was basically this. These are runners, basically. They're $5. This one, see, okay, story behind this one, came with a pack of 20. 19 died. This is the only survivor I got. Again, see, I told you, like, as a rookie, I made the mistake of just doing that. Just, it's a risky thing, but I learned from it. Like, I had this plants for quite some time, and I experimented with it. I let it grow, and then put some more CO2 in there. Found a good balance, and voila, I got some nice green. Same with this. I mean, not same with this, but after that, I had more experience to grow like nice green plants, like these guys over here also. So again, experience is really key, guys, and I wouldn't like jump in and get a bunch because it'll be a waste of your money. Like, I'd get like one or two, wait, and then if you do really good with that, and then you should just keep adding slowly. I'm getting dwarf hairgrass coming next Wednesday, and I'll show you guys later that week about dwarf hairgrass and whatever I get. Also, I ordered like a CO2 diffuser, ordered a aquarium water heater, like I told you guys about it the other day. What else did I order? I also told you guys I ordered a thermometer for my fish tank finally, and that was basically it. And yeah, oh my god, look at that sunset though. Yeah, it's a nice sunset. But yeah, that's basically it. Filtration. Companies that I'd recommend for filtration would be Whisper, Tetra Whispers or whatever. Marineland, the Penguin series is pretty good. What else is there? Aquarium, I think. Aquarium has a good one. Just, yeah, basically that's it. And there's another one I can't quite remember, but that's basically, I strongly recommend these two companies though. Marineland and what was this called? Yeah, this is the Whisper. Let's see if the camera can pick it up. Yeah, not really, but yeah, right there, Whisper 40, and it's a power filter. So hang on back, power filter. Oh yeah, that's my air pump. Also from Whisper. So yeah, I mean Whisper 40, Tetra Whisper. That's a good one. What's it called? Aquarium filter. So that's what's up. I mean, that's what I recommend for filtration. Let me know what you guys think. Rate, comment, subscribe, guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to just drop it down, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. And that's basically it, guys. Again, basics, hang-on backs, canister filters for the big tanks, 70 and up, hang-on backs for like 2 to 45 gallons, and then internal filters, they go up about the same or higher, and then you got plants. That's basically it. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. That's filtration for today. The next topic I'll be covering would be lighting. Lighting is the next thing I'll be covering. Thank you, and this is the average aquarium hobbyist signing out. Until next time, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe.